Okay, so now we're down to the last layer, and we're down to the last portion of that layer. We went to the corner location and then to the corner orientation, and now we're going to the middle pieces, trying to get them to move around into the correct spot. So now, in the previous video, I said we were going to look at the yellow being the top. So now we're going to go back to our original, and we're back to the white. White's on top again, the way I like it. And don't read into that, no pun intended. Okay. So with this one, there's a couple different ways to do this, and you have to identify which way to go. And there are maneuvers that will just switch these two here. And there's maneuvers that will switch these three. They'll go here, here, and here in a counterclockwise rotation or a clockwise rotation. And it really depends on where you need your pieces to fall. And I gave them like little different names. And with the white face being on top, I prefer to have the face that is solved completely facing me. And for me, that's the green. And primarily enough, we're going to be just making this middle layer move and the bottom layer move, and that's it. You're going to see these side pieces twist around a little bit, but I'm not really moving those around. It's more in the middle piece and the bottom layer moving around. So there's, let's see here. This first one, for some reason, I don't have any better names, so I called this one like the double twist. And it's where we rotate that middle piece down. Okay, so now we have this. And then I rotate this over to the right. So we do a B. And then I rotate the middle piece back up. Okay. And then now don't whip this around while you're looking at it, because you can get confused, and I almost just did. But fortunately for me, I knew I was working on this face. The green face is here, and I knew that would happen. So let me just put this back. So we're on the green face. We're going to rotate that middle piece down, rotate that bottom piece over one, rotate the middle back up. So I guess we'll just call that middle piece here M. And for this double twist method that I'm talking about, I don't know if that's going to be clockwise or counterclockwise. So we're just going to go M down, B, M up, and then B2. Twist it twice. M down, B, M up. Okay. And probably should have showed you what that did first. So maybe I can reverse this back, but you can see like that really it did not affect the white face, but now that red face is solved. But I don't have anything really to fix this. So I'd have to keep messing around with it. I think there is one, but let me see if I can do the reverse of this and show you how the how these cubes rotated around. Okay, so back to the green face here, and we can see over here on this side, the red face, we have a blue, and we look at the other side, we have a red, and if we look at the back side, we have an orange. So now this double twist method, keeping track that we had the blue, we had red, and then we had orange. All not in the correct location or orientation. Okay, so this double twist method. Right. So red's on the left, blue's on the right. Okay, so like I said before, this would this one here, and this is where I was getting mixed up. This one came from here, so it shot down here, and then the orange was on the back side, and it shot up here, and it rotated around. And then the red didn't rotate, change orientation. It stayed the same, but it moved over here. Okay. So now we're going to go with the right twist method that I call. I'm going to go with the green face here, and we're going to note that the orange and blue pieces are here and here. So the orange is on the orange and the blue is on the blue, so they're in the correct location, just not in the right orientation. So sticking with the green face again, just for simplicity. I'm going to go with the right twist method, and that involves you taking the middle layer down and the bottom layer, B, over one. So M down, B, M up, B, M down, B, M up, B, M down, B. And at this point, you're going to see the white lined up. We're going to go around one more time. So if you're taking notes, put a B2 on that last maneuver. So we're going to keep that going around. We're not going to move it up. So M up, B, M down, B, M up, B, M down, B, M up. And then we're going to do B2. Okay. So now the right face did not change on that maneuver. So the right twist method doesn't affect the right side. And so this blue one, this blue piece, that didn't change location, it changed orientation. And then orange stayed there, and then the green one moved. So it actually caused this to flip around and this one to flip around. So we're going to do that again. So it made these two flip. Right twist method made these two flip. And I was looking at the green face. So the side that you don't want to move goes in your right palm. And then the pieces that you just want to change orientation, right here, they're not going to change location, it's going to change orientation. You put them here. Here and here. Okay, so let's go through that again. Right twist method. Red face is in my right palm. So I'm going to go M down, B, M up, B, M down, B, M up, B, M down, B2, M up, B, M down, B, M up, B, M down, B, M up, B2. And we're right back to where we were originally. These two faces rotated again. These two little middle pieces changed orientation, nothing else moved. Just these two. Alright. And then this last one is the left twist. So I'm going to start with the green face facing me again. And for this one, it's just kind of a reversal of what we did before, just with a slight modification. So we're going to go M down, B, M up. Instead of B, we're going to go B prime. So B prime, M down, B prime, M up. B prime, M down, B prime, M up. Scratch that. So that would be B2. Up. So we'll do it again just to make sure we get the algorithm down correctly. So the red face didn't change. And we had the green face originally. and the green was correct. The blue was not in the right orientation. It was actually sitting down here. So it changed. The blue piece ended up changing orientation and moving over here. And then the orange piece was same orientation, but it moved from here to here. And then green changed orientation and popped in from here. So it went in a counterclockwise direction. So if you have pieces that are sitting in those locations and in those orientations and you're trying to fix it, then that's a way to get it to go there if you know what you're doing. Me personally, I honestly just guess on this last layer, just start doing different combinations, and this is why I always forget. And okay, so we're going to go through this third layer again. And that was going to be M down, B to start with, goes to the right first, just like with the right rotation, and then M up. And now we start going to the left, so we go B prime, M down, B prime, M up, B prime, M down, B2, M up. So again, we saw all these rotate around again, and the red face is not changed. So that being said, I just keep playing around with this till I get it solved. I can keep trying to do that here. Keep playing around with those sequences. Maybe it would be better than me and you actually memorize which way they go, and you get better at it and be able to just look at it and say, oh, I need to execute this sequence or that sequence, that rotation, and you might pick up some others from the internet. So that, and basically those steps that I just described is how you solve the Rubik's Cube. And that's it. So I'm going to solve this. You can keep watching the video or turn it off and have a nice day. Okay, so I'm almost done. So I can see that these two just need to flip. They're in the right location, wrong orientation. For this one, I know I just need to do the right rotation. Like I said, just keep guessing around until I find a pattern. And there it is. So I should be able to solve it right after this. So that right rotation, I go M down, B, M up, B, M down, B, M up, B, M down, B, 2, M up, B, M down, B, M up, B, M down, B, M up, and then B2, and bam, we are solved. Only took me an extra 6 minutes. Wish I could be faster. Hope it helped. Good luck.